Hey guys, and welcome to the Robert Zemeckis movie review series. Now sorry this has been a long time coming. I know that we were meant to start this a few weeks ago, but I've been busy with a lot of other videos and January is just a really busy month for me, so I'm finally getting around to starting it with the first review today, and I'll be reviewing one of Robert Zemeckis' early films, Romancing the Stone. So I have actually seen this film before, but it was a long time ago, so I rewatched it last night just so I could do my review more properly and remember everything from the film. So the film came out in 1984 and it's an action, adventure, romantic comedy film, so it does cover a lot of genres, and it's one of those 80s comedy adventure films where it's kind of a bit cliched in a way, and pretty much from the beginning of the film you know how it's going to end up, but this is one of those movies that does it really well and you really enjoy yourself the whole way through. So Romancing the Stone is about Kathleen Turner's character Joan Wilder, and she's a romance novelist. She writes all these books and she lives by herself. You know, she has a cat. She pretty much lives the typical lifestyle of a writer that you see in these 80s films. And anyway, we find out that her sister was kidnapped and held for ransom in Colombia, and she receives a map in the mail from her sister's husband who was recently killed, and it's kind of like a treasure map. So she has to go over to Colombia to to give this map in exchange for her sister. So she's pretty much living the story of one of her books now. And while she's out there she meets Jack Colton, who is played by Michael Douglas, and he's kind of the main character in the film as well. And they join up as a team to try and find the sister with the map and everything. But he only joins her at the beginning for the price that she's willing to pay for his help so he can buy this boat that he's really wanted. And Michael Douglas's character is kind of this soldier of fortune, just hunter, random explorer guy who's hanging out in Colombia. So Danny DeVito is also in the film and he plays a guy called Ralph, and he is working for the bad guys. He's trying to steal the map also to get it to them. So as you probably guessed, Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner's characters don't really get along that well at the beginning of the film. She thinks that he's just doing this for the money, and yeah, you know, she can't really keep up with him out in the jungle and all this, so it makes some really funny moments during the film. So as I said at the beginning, it is kind of a bit cliched and a bit predictable as to what happens at the end of the movie, but this film was really enjoyable. I really thought it was a good comedy film. I thought it had an interesting story, and I also liked the scenery in Colombia. I thought that the rainforests and jungles looked really cool and actually looked like somewhere that I'd like to explore, so that's another thing that I enjoyed about the film. I thought Michael Douglas did really well in the film as well as his character Jack Colton. Usually he's in more serious type films like Wall Street, but yeah, I thought he did really good as this, you know, soft-humoured kind of adventurer explorer guy. So the film sort of reminds me also of a bit of a comedic type take on Indiana Jones in a way. Kind of like the relationship between Indy and Willie in the second film, how they don't get along at first because, you know, she's completely inadequate with everything in the jungle and what they have to do, but then towards the end they start to like each other and all that. So it did remind me a bit of that film. But still, I really enjoyed Romancing the Stone. It's not too long, not too short or drawn out or anything like that. There is a sequel called Jewel of the Nile, but it wasn't directed by Robert Zemeckis. I have seen that a while ago, but I don't remember it being as good as the first film either. For one of his early films, it's really good. I really recommend it if you're into those adventure comedy type films. It's one of the better ones. So thanks everyone for watching my quick review on the first film in the Robert Zemeckis series, Romancing the Stone. The next review should be up hopefully soon on Miss Christine 94's channel. I'll put a link in the description to that when it's uploaded, and she'll be reviewing the Back to the Future movies, I think. And it's going to be kind of similar to the Tim Burton collaboration we did about a year ago. But this time we're not going to be reviewing one movie each because we haven't all seen all of Robert Zemeckis' movies, so I'm reviewing the ones I've seen, she's reviewing the ones she's seen. I have seen the Back to the Futures, but we're just trying to make it even, so we've seen about 6 or 7 each, I think. So thanks for watching. It'd be great if you could subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the later reviews. Bye!